You've seen Among Us do this a couple of times. They toss IYD in that offlane. They play aggressive. The Undying loves it when you pile these heroes on. March is dropping low though. He's got to be a bit cautious, but they're trading hits really well.
Dropping lower. Burnbill, he's going to go down. First blood goes to In Your Dream.
It's a really good spot for him. He can try to apply some pressure. You already have March circling around here.
They are Fearless. Oh, he's going to drop.
From Abba, they are going to stuff over these power runes on those tri lanes.
Well, the bounty rune's going to be in a spot of trouble here. Burnbill, he does go down after taking one, but In Your Dream now getting low. Jackie going to try and chase him down, but March keeps In Your Dream alive, and Q will be the secondary to drop. In fact, Jackie, he has no mana left. He just barely has enough now for Doppel, but the gust comes just in the nick of time. Jackie, he will barely survive. Immediately out by In Your Dream, and now Burnbill could go for a cookie setup and does. But he's by himself. Burnbill, he needs to back. He's going to go down In Your Dream. Gets a free kill for himself. Jackie will chase down Zephyr and does kill off positioning from this Shroud Ranger at the moment. The cookie, oh, nice cast out, but it will not be enough. They still got the stun, but March comes in with the Soul Rip. In Your Dream still alive, barely, still surviving, does finally drop, but Jackie will also go down off the back of the rotation of Arbed onto Masaros now. The Resonant Pulse will be enough. Arbed, he'll get a double into Burnbill. They don't have enough lockdown for him, I don't believe, but Arbed, he might just keep going. He hasn't ate the Remnant in 1 second, but a great cookie out. Burnbill saving his own life, but Arbed, he's not done yet with this man. Goes back in, gets it. In Your Dream is going to be chased down, but again, March is there with the Soul Rip. Heals him up to max. Fearless does rotate with the Pit of Malice and the Firestorm. It is going to be enough. Bounty Room, but I don't think this is the time. Cuckoo will get stunned up into a nice arrow out from Q. Fearless should have enough control to get rid of this Slaughter. Although no, the wand charges do come out. Cuckoo is going to run. He's on the river. He'll get the other Bounty Rune as well, and he's just going to get away. He salves up. Q's still in the chase. Does he have another arrow? He does, and he will land it. But Cuckoo, he will not be able to survive the second one. He does go back down, but up at top lane, Masaros. Among Us, they're not done yet. Fearless is in vision underneath that tier 1 tower. He drops the Pit of Malice, but he is surrounded by 4 heroes quite yet. So bot lane, Pit of Malice, it is dropped into a nice arrow from Q, and now the Mortimer's Kisses. They have the egg, they will pop it. It may just be wasted. Can they take it down in time? Yeah, they can. Burnbill, he had the little shredder out just in the nick of time. It does burst it down. Still Cuckoo now, gonna rotate on the Slaughter, but the Pit of Malice is gonna be there to hold him down with an arrow out from Q. They will also drop the Tombstone, but it looks like it is wasted for Arbed. He does come in just in the nick of time with a great 8th Remnant out. Into the mid lane, they see Jackie. But how do you catch him? Well, there's your stun out. Jackie's in trouble. They're trying to burst it down, but the Doppel is going to be there for Pete. March, Soul Rip is going to be enough to kill him off. And, well, March, with all those illusions around, can do a lot of damage, but now Fearless does jump in. Burnbill going straight for the net, does get it as well, but Cuckoo is in with the stun. Arrow is there, but it's not going to be enough. March is keeping everyone healthy. Into Masaros, who does jump in with his team. They'll go after Cuckoo, but Cuckoo's still just mad fighting here. Up against Fearless. March again with the Soul Rip. Does get another. It's going to be Fearless going down. Onto Cuckoo, another arrow, but Arbed not going to allow this to just happen. Or will he? He tries and gets Masaros. He does get the kill.
Cap was under vision. We're on the edge.
This is their power spike. They're gonna, oh, Cuckoo, a great start. Catching 2 of them straight off the bat. The Tombstone's down. The Gust is there. Masaros, so darn low, is trying to tricks away. He does blink, but the zombies, they're still following. Now the turnaround, Fearless with the Rod of Atos, trying to protect the Ricky, but Cuckoo once again catching him out. Onto Fearless. They'll get the Gust. An arrow there to help. Mortimer's Kisses as well, but Fearless is already down. And the side of Among Us, they're still going. In Your... Jackie does have a DD room, but this is still dangerous. Cuckoo goes to the stun, onto Jackie with Arbed coming in. They hold it down with the 8th Remnant for Jackie. He's going to be able to get out of there with the doppelganger back onto Cuckoo. Dark Rip is coming in. They're coming to try and go after that Slaughter, and they will be able to take it onto March. He went back in on the Undying. That is going to cost March. No problem. will apply pressure at the bot lane. Arrow gonna spot out Arbet, but does not connect. Arbet fuels out onto Fearless with the Aether Remnant, and now Cuckoo, a big stun, but here comes Masteros. He wants to hold them down with the smoke screen, the taxi. He's got the car started, and he does get them out as Cuckoo will be the one. It looks like they want to try and bait Zephyr forward. Q, he'd love a Yules, and he does get one off. Arrow is going to connect as well with the bottomless kisses. They have the damage. Zephyr, no, he's not going to die yet. Fearless, he jumps in for the egg. He will not have enough to take it out. He just drives himself home, but he left his teammates behind. Q is in trouble. He does get Aether Remnant with Cuckoo out with the stun. They do take down the Mirana and Boombill.
Bigger win. You're still going to be happy with forcing that rotation back. You've given Master a clear, though.
Mid lane, Fearless. That was a questionable firestorm. He'll go for the TP, but the Yules is going to cancel it. Now Boombill needs to help him out. A nice cookie into the pit of Malice. Jackie, he's going to rush into the fight, but it's him against the world right now. He needs some help. Nobody's coming in though. Masros right behind him, but Jackie is just mad fighting everyone. Can he really do it? I don't think he can. Jackie is going to go down. So I don't believe Jackie is thinking to himself, I need to get an IF, or rather an MKB right now. He's working towards the Iron Scardy, but he's in the mid lane again. Ahmed gonna chase him down, does catch out the right one, but nobody gonna capitalize yet. Cuckoo, he's waiting for the right moment. Into Jackie, onto Ahmed. No, he'll go back after Ahmed as he does rush away. Masteros meanwhile trying to kill March, but he's gonna die to In Your Dream. Now the Mortimer's kisses are around, but Ahmed, he eats the cheese just in the nick of time in the Dark Rift. Motivate, but they are not panning out. That Cuckoo jumping back onto Fearless. He wanted a firestorm, but it's going to cost him his life. Posture here from MG Trust. Jackie gonna rush in onto In Your Dream. They want that Trout there ASAP, but he is gonna throw the gas down. Jackie's still just trying to fight this one out. Meanwhile, Mark dropping low, but they have got on Jackie. They take him out with Zephyr on the Phoenix. Fearless, he does Dark Rift everyone else out, but Masteros, who got left behind. In the meantime, Shiver's guard picked up by Arbet, and Butterfly is there from Jackie. The chase is on for Masteros now. Cuckoo does have a gem up, gets the corrosive haze. That is a huge bash to the deep.
When it comes down to that 4 versus 4, and you've got to watch out for
Arbet. Top lane, he's on the chase for Q. Have another Astral Step with the dust down, does catch him in the Yules, and with the Aether Remnant, gives him a bit of trash talk on the way out. Very nice play there from Arbet once again, and he's so dangerous on these kind of heroes. Meanwhile, Jackie's going for a fight onto In Your Dream, but that butterfly in Your Dream means Jackie can't even hit him. He's trying to run, but they have the clear out from their Drow Ranger. It's huge. They just can't defend. I mean, Fearless, he drops the Pit of Malice and he catches out Arbet. Mortimer's kisses out with the smoke screen, but the 4 staffs are going to mean Arbet gets himself out of there, and he's feeling confident, Arbet. Tombstone will be dropped a bit preemptively here from Mark. They do start getting onto the racks now. Cuckoo jumping straight in, does catch out Q. The cookie is there, but Q is going to die to March of the Undying. It's a Masteros. He's very low. They dive in, but Masteros BKB's up and back into Ahmed. He rooted in place, but he will dissimulate. Pit of Malice there, but another good 4-staff out. And In Your Dream kills off Boombill. Q. Gonna go Scepter up, but Arbet should have enough to chase him down. Does get the Yule Scepter off. Q has no more lead charges, so he is just definitely gone.
Him in the bum right now is their bot tier 3 is gonna be chipped away.
Once again, nice Tombstone placement there, but Sapphire will jump in, still Cuckoo. His Or's gonna jump in straight onto Boombill, does take him out. The Tombstone survives through all of that. Arrow is going to be out onto Arbet, but they don't have the follow-up for him. He's going to be fine to 4-staff out, and that bottom racks, it's going to melt so darn quick as Arbet. He jumped back in now. Onto that Mirana. Good shot out Q with the Ghost Scepter, not going to survive. Zephyr had the damage onto Fearless now. He's also just trying to get out. He cannot though, Arbet. He's out of control. He's jumping back in. Here comes Jackie. Jackie needs to try and get something out of this. He's going to try with that Divine Rapier onto Arbet, but he is just going to be able to walk away.
Dire's middle barracks is falling.
And that is 1 range racks away from Megas now. But Pit of Malice is going to be dropped. They've got Arbet in there. He's rooted in place, but Jackie will rush in. But the X drop, Sunray's down. They get the PL. Divine on the deck. They GG has been called. Among Us, they do manage to take game number 1 in this best of 3 upper bracket final. With a 43k net worth lead at the end, John. A very dominant performance here from Among Us.
Yeah, they just...
The Monster Energy Dota Summit 13 as we pass it over to a break, and then your casters MLP and John X Fire.
Dominating the lane now, 20 and 8 in comparison to the 8 and 2 of Arbed. And for bot lane, they've caught out Boombill, and he will go down. Nice play there, out from Cuckoo, and Zephyr gonna guard the Spoon. Arbed is just gonna try and get aggressive now onto Fearless. Zephyr is going to rotate in. Fearless still in trouble. Aid the Remnant and locking in place with the Tornado. It's not enough yet though. Fearless, he'll turn around. He'll get the kill and he'll walk away. Jackie, all he can do is get back to farm. Meanwhile, mid, however, Arbed is going to get jumped on that Invoker. There's your Avalanche tossing.
On his Void Spirit can maybe set up. It's just, there's probably not enough damage. And Fearless at 6, he's just going to dance here.
He has a DD rune active as well, John. He's going to try to zap up, but EMP, Tornado, all going to be dropped. March even comes in and Fearless. The bot lane, Cuckoo now being chased. Does pop the Firefly, but Fearless is going to be around with the Vortex out. Onto that Batrider. He has the mana this time, and it looks like he will get the kill.
Basically a free farm lane for Jackie, so he's off to a really good start on that slug. He is rushing a Midas, but it is free farm go.
Yeah, he does use his 1 charges. Oh, Q's going to come in now with an Avalanche, but Arbed does survive. Boombill does go down, and Arbed makes it.
Getting comparable farm out from iWaiting just yet, so you have to wait his chances. And speaking of,
in your dream, Vortex up, Masaros does have a lot of damage out. Is it going to be enough? It is. In your Healer's going to be just fine. However, mid lane, Tornado is going to be out onto Masaros. He doesn't have the no, he does now. The borrowed time is going to be skilled up. He's just going to heal up, but they still jump back in with the Flame Break Masaros. There's a bit of a sitting duck. Does go down. Oh, I bet he just picked up that Midas as well. He hasn't got it yet. I believe it's on the courier, and they're going to zip straight in after him with the Orchid and the Ice Blast. Arbed is going to die with a passive Midas from the courier. Not going to be happy about that one, but Zephyr does catch out Boombill, but it's not quite enough. Masaros keeps him alive. The Haunt is out. They're trying to chase the AA. It's just not enough though. Fearless, he's still going into the Batrider, and now Cuckoo is going to die. Meanwhile, Jackie going after Zephyr.
away from getting that full silver at your
the triangle OQ, Avalanche toss blows up March with the Ice Blast. Arbed still looks like he wanted to fight. Cuckoo looking for a lasso. Fearless gets the Vortex off. He can zip away from Cuckoo, and Arbed is going to die. Still Cuckoo, still trying for that lasso. Won't be able to get it. Masaros can chase him down anyway. Fearless, meanwhile, still alive as Q. Jumps back in for an Avalanche toss. Cuckoo, very low, trying to fly away. Will make it up so far, but Fearless still fighting back. Just won't die. Lasso out now on Q. Trying to drag away this Tiny, but they have gone back onto In Your Dream. The Spectre's gonna die. Cuckoo does kill off the Tiny, but at what cost? Masaros on this Abaddon, John, he would not let his Storm die, and now they found out Zephyr. He was trying to go for a snipe onto Fearless. He cannot get it. Dream, gonna haunt. They do find out Arbed. Fearless just solo kills him with the Storm apparently, but now Zephyr, 8th Remnant gonna lock.
MG tries to smoke in the back end. There is a Silver Edge.
He's got a DD rune as well, John. Jackie, gonna jump on with the Silver Edge. A lot of damage coming out. Jackie still giving it back to himself, but it won't matter. Even March being tossed in. So I was a bit upset. Alright, I guess it was just doing what Arbed was doing with his Midas in the courier. Meanwhile, Purple, top lane with Masaros. They're going to try and fight it out with March. March is going to drop, and now Q looking for another. We'll get an Avalanche onto Cuckoo with a toss back. Zephyr. Avalanche tossed out by Q. Is going to be enough with Boombill there, but now the around with the EMP. Going to drain the mana of Q, but here comes Jackie. He'd love to jump on In Your Dream, but they're going to go onto March instead. Make sure that IO's dead, and March is going to drop.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jackie, pounce, gonna be on point, but he doesn't have the break yet. He's gonna have to wait for that one. Looks like he won't.
Radiant's top tower
Does
is under
force March
attack.
to relocate on the IO just in case. Jackie, he does go back in. Burnbush drop, but is going to survive now as Cuckoo is the one to drop first. No, in fact, he doesn't. He does get away. Burnbull's the one to go down. In your dreams, Q, Avalanche Toss is there with the silence out onto that Invoker Arbit. Is going to die. In your dream, however, going to keep up the fight. Chasing Q down, but it's not going to be enough as the Vortex will pull him back. Cuckoo, he does have a lasso. Jackie moving his way in. Will go off to Zampa, but the force stuff is going to save it. No, Q is there with an Avalanche Toss. Still lasso is going to be now committed by Cuckoo onto the high ground. They do get the tiny kill. We're not using that Midas, Jackie, but Q is going to get an Avalanche Toss off with Fearless to zip in, and Boombo will take the... Who the hell cares? That tier 3 is just not going to survive this damage jump. That Q jumping in, looking for a toss back in your dream, not going to cancel the TP. He'll get tossed back in your dream. He wanted the man to dodge the toss, but Q got him anyway. Let the fun begin. He'll buy it back on Cuckoo now. Q, another great toss back onto March. The lasso is there now. They have got the tiny. He will survive for a bit. In your dream, haunting forward onto Masseros. They may be able to get the Abaddon. They may just turn MG Trust. A big ice blast there. Fearless gonna jump in. Jackie onto Cuckoo. Go get the die back. In your dream now in trouble. Zephyr also dying. They can't afford to die right now on the side of Among Us. They're trying to turn this one. Jackie back onto the Spectre. In your dream, very low. Munch trying to keep him alive. It is going to be just barely enough as Fearless is out of mana. That Ice Wall doing so much for this dire side. Just holding back MG Trust, but Jackie is not yet. Back on to Zephyr. The Void Spirit going to avoid him. They do get the kill in your dream. How does he survive this? The Sunstrike, it connects on Masseros. Rushing over, but it's getting lower and lower as time goes on. They've got to be quick. Sunstrike will give vision. Cuckoo looking for the jump in. Does jump. It's a bit early. The aim. Cuckoo, he does snatch it away. Jackie, you have to pounce out of there. It's not a great team fight now for the side of Motivate. Q's going to go down on the tiny. Can they catch more?
It's a bit strange, but...
You're just assaulting support, John. Fearless also is going to be out there, quite a big target. This Storm doesn't want to die like this, but Fearless does die. Still Q in with a big avalanche and Ice Blast as well. Jackie going to try and fight. Abyssal out onto Arbit, but it's just not going to be enough yet. He'll Ghost Walk away, back onto Zappa. They might get the Void Spirit, and they do. But Jackie...
I guess we don't feel secure in the high ground. The Invoker does a lot of work in that space, although...
Yeah, great toss back. He has fought out in your dream. Going to try and blade mail and run. Fearless going to zip in with a Vortex out. It's only one to Zephyr. Arbit now just holding down Q, but the 4-star is going to be there. Q is still very low, does go down, and now in your dream going to try and fight this one out, but Jackie is weak to match fight, or maybe not. A lasso's there. They've caught that Abaddon with the Vortex. Fearless catching all 3 of them with the mini black hole, and Jackie does kill off Cuckoo. In your dream though, going back in, Fearless, he's out of mana. The Haunt is out. Jackie doesn't know who to focus right now. Fearless, he eats the cheese and will survive. Back on to Zephyr, but he does assimilate and run away. Still Jackie, now onto Arbit, trying to get that Invoker. The Force Stuff is going to be good. Jackie, he'll pop the ulti and try to just survive through it and fight back. Can they go for the racks?
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
It looks like they're going to try. There's no buyback on Cuckoo. They'll put the repair kit down on the melee barracks. Catches up after the Vortex and now Q. The Avalanche Toss and Ice Blast is going to be enough. They pop the drop. They're going to try and chase, but Masseros holds them back. Fearless once again out of mana. Zephyr jumps in. The Resonant Pulse try and clear the creep wave. Repair kit is still going, but now does wear off, but they do clip up. Q looking for a toss back, doesn't quite get it yet. The Aether Remnant gonna lock him down, but Abyssal Blade not gonna be there with the Tornado, but he still gets it. The Dark Pack pulls out from Jackie. In your dream, trying to fight Fearless. He dips back in with the Orca, but Jackie in big trouble. A nice 2-man Vortex and a toss away onto Jackie, into the Silver Edge, back onto Masseros. That Abaddon is in a spot of danger right now. He has the borrowed time. Can he survive? There's a lasso to cancel the TP off. He is healing up nicely, but it looks like he has been left behind and should just go down. And he will. In Your Dream, able to pick up a double kill for himself on the Spectre. A very prolonged team fight, and meanwhile, they don't see him. Burnbell gonna have his smoke broken. He realized the lasso is gonna be up. They're gonna go straight after the AA first. And it'll be Burnbell gone without buyback for Jackie. Gonna jump in. Big vortex out from Fearless, holding three of them down. They get the Abyssal Blade onto Cuckoo, and they'll get the kill onto March now. Fearless takes down another onto Arbed now. Jackie with the pounce. Arbed trying to survive with the Chaos Meteor. The Cataclysm, is it gonna be enough? Not quite. Nobody dies because of it, but they're onto Masaros. The borrowed time gonna help him stay alive. He would try to run, but go on to Q instead to try and take down that Tiny. But Q will toss them back in onto Masaros. Masaros being left behind, probably will die, but Fearless gonna sit back in. He wants Arbed on that Invoker, and he will get him.
Can really make a difference. Fearless tried to make use of his BKB charge and
They have jumped Fearless. Who is he caught out? It's gonna be Cuckoo on the Bat Rider, but he BKB's up. He's gonna be okay. Arbed, Tornado's gonna be out onto Q. Jackie actually caught out by that 8th render. Does BKB now back onto that Invoker. They would love Arbed dead. Jackie will go onto Cuckoo instead on that Bat Rider. Will get one, but In Your Dream has killed off Q on the Tiny. In Your Dream, still moving forward onto Jackie. Jackie, he does now have buyback gold, but he's in a spot of danger at the moment. He will shadow dance and try to run, but they are just going to continue chasing him down. So Masaros will come back in. March in trouble, very low on the IO, does die. Now Fearless here with the Vortex, trying to make sure this Mark survives, but the double Cataclysm gonna fly in. It's just not enough damage, however. Everyone survives. Burnbell does finally drop, but in they go again. Fearless onto In Your Dream. The Spectre, he does have a secondary life. Jackie has Silver Edge for about 5 seconds. He just needs some time. They'll go with the two-man Vortex back on the Spectre. Fearless, however, low on mana. Needs to just driven it out of there, and he does. But Jackie now in trouble, trying to fight back. So many essence shifts that's taken by Jackie. He might get In Your Dream, but he does not. Zephyr gets a double kill, and he is...
MG Trust, maybe they find something.
Gonna try, running up to the triangle. Zephyr, he's gonna dissimulate straight off the bat. Cuckoo just gonna fly away, but Arbed getting Vortex up. Fearless does have the control. The Ice Blast will fly in. They kill all 4 heroes. Fearless, he gets touched, and the fight starts. It's just complete chaos here. Haunt in from In Your Dream. Arbed, Ghostwalk is gonna be enough. Fearless, he's out of mana. He's trying to run. Jackie, meanwhile, will hold the back line. Lasso is out from Cuckoo, but the Vortex again from Fearless, holding all 3 of them down. Q's gonna jump in with the toss in. Zephyr, he's gonna just try and astral step away. The Avalanche is out. Q, he will try and chase
Down mid, he might swing after the forest.
Yeah.
See if they can hold. They've got 3 heroes here.
on Q, toss back In Your Dream. He's been stunned up by the Abyssal Blade, but they don't have the control yet. Still Fearless onto Zephyr with the Blood Right. They get the possible Void Spirit.
Has fallen.
Jackie, he was pinging tier 4s, but it looks like they're going to go for the safer play. They'll go for Megas first. March relocating. Q jumping in. A great toss back again. March, he just used the tether. He can't get out of there. The Vortex again from Fearless, holding them all down. He'll get the IO. Still on the tier 4. The repair kit is there. It's In Your Dream against the world. He has Cuckoo up in 10 seconds. But how do you buy the time? 5v1 right now. Q's jumping in for the Avalanche toss. In Your Dream's in there trying to fight. But Jackie, he's onto the Ancient. He does not want this game. Goes to the side of Among Us. The Ancient's too low. Jackie has the control. They will be able to get it to a game number 3. And what a game 2 it was between Motivate, Trust, and Among Us. And I told...
This Mirana combo with Q, but he will need to make his way down there, perhaps for that 4-minute power.
Q. Well, he's taking a lot of damage here from March. March just keeps going forward for it. Q has a Fairy Fire, wants to try and play here with March. Doesn't have another arrow yet. They're going to man fight this one out. Fairy Fire's being eating Q. Needs to leap away, but In Your Dream does come in for the waveform.
Plays with, say, an X arrow combo. You're still in a pretty good spot. Still a pop though, Jackie.
Yeah, LSA's gonna land. Cuckoo gets a toss back onto Jackie. They know how important it is to try and shut this man down. Arrow, not gonna connect on anyone from Among Us. They are just trying to run now. Q has rotated around. Zephyr is very low and does drop. Now Cuckoo, he's gonna try and run away as well. With a...
Straight lane, they will.
Yeah, March.
Applying the pressure he can get out with his nice spike on the Kunkka. And all Abed really needs to focus on is just farming himself, so it's going to be slow for a mid.
There's one stop by Jackie. Arrow is going to connect as well, and that is just a free kill for Jackie. Happily take that one. Onto Zephyr, they try to get some damage.
Is under attack.
In top lane, Zephyr blocks up. Arrow does connect, and Zephyr, it's going to be another nice little kill there from Zephyr. Back down to the bot lane, however, Master gets the T1 tower. In Your Dream, just still freely farming, ignoring everyone. But March can't really do that and Fearless. He's going to be able to get the Tidebringer hit and connect with the kill. In Your Dream now may not be feeling so confident. He does get X'd up, trying to run. They have the Whirling Death available, so In Your Dream will just try to waveform away. Still trying to TP and does make it out the top lane. Cuckoo does kill off. Still, Abed is following him down. Cuckoo, does he want to go for an avalanche toss? Not quite. Stomp will come out. Arrow is going to connect out from Q. March is going to be around to help, and RP is going to be committed by Abed on both heroes. Shockwave will get one. They'll chase down Q. He does not have any leap charges left. Just run the old-fashioned way. Meanwhile, Jackie's still around the area, does just pick up his Midas, but Abed wants to try and take him out. Does get his courier. Now the Shockwave connects. Jackie will bring out the Temper Stubble, but how do you survive this one? He's going to use both Midases and try to fight back. He kills off Cuckoo, but he does die in the end. And I think for Jackie, he's just happy he got both Midases used up before he did go down. In fact, March is going to be X'd up by Fearless. Abed already TP'd away. Arrow is going to be there and Fearless does get himself a free kill now. Lane toss back on Fearless. That's a big pickup and they do commit everything for it. A massive stomp out. Masteros might try to go in with the Earth Splitter. They
a little bit more efficiency being built up. That's one way for the match actually.
Arrow connects onto March as he relocates back in. Abed spots him out. Smoke is broken. He'll just go in for the skewer back. He doesn't need the RP, it seems like. With the avalanche toss, it will be enough. Warden, I don't feel like they feel very safe right now, so they've got to buy some more time here. However, Mike's going to break. Boat is thrown out by Fearless onto Cuckoo and Masteros just jumping into the back lines. He wants March dead. They'll kill off Cuckoo first. The rest of Among Us look like they're just going to back off. But Masteros, he's not done. He will go deep and find March, while Abed will go for a skewer play back.
They still are waiting for IYD to first mid, you know, I think.
Oh, Abed misses the RP. Fearless now wants to go in for an X-Bone. Avalanche, no, toss won't be enough. LSA is there. They're trying to fight back. Fearless, he's just so tanky with the bone run. They do take down Abed. Now the stop is there. Masteros in with the Earth Splitter out from Boombell, and March is always going to be the first target. Masteros finish on off first. Cuckoo, he's X'd up. He really wants that Blink Dagger, but he just can't get to the point where he has enough gold for it.
Entirely on RP to keep this Fearless Kunkka in check.
Ross. RP committed. They get him mid-chains. Masteros might just die here. It's a little bit tanky, but the avalanche toss is out. And in your...
What he's doing now is going to be 10 times worse. And I think Jackie is, again, very happy.
Lane. Toss back is very, very nice, but it's not going to be enough. Boombell, he survives, and Zephyr's the one to die. In Your Dream, going to rush forward, looking for an adaptive. Does connect, but the raindrops going to save the day for Boombell. Meanwhile, Q has spotted out Abed. Stomp is going to be there. It stops in mid-skewer with the Earth Splitter to come out and the arrow. Abed, he is a pretty big sitting duck right now. That's it. Everyone else is kind of just stuck taking a camp or two. Abed trying to contest here with Q, but comes in, and arrow is going to be there into the chakram and the Earth Splitter. Abed just trying to run away in March. We'll relocate him out, but the X-Back is going to be on the IO. He was coming back anyway. They'll bring him back sooner. You know what's going to happen. I mean, they know. They don't want to play late game into an Arc Warden, even with the Morphing. But they're going to try and fight now. Masteros is in. Gets a bit of vision. Then it's not the target they want. However, Zephyr being caught out here with Cuckoo. The boat is going to fly in. Zephyr trying to fight back, but he has 0 damage.
Really tanky. You've also got, you know, this is that possible arena with Boombell.
Boombell's going to get caught. A nice pick off there from In Your Dream. He's going to have to back off now. X-Back is there. Should be able to waveform away. Meanwhile, Arbet trying to skew on to Fearless, but the BKB is going to be out, and now here we go. The magnetic field is dropped. Arbet trying to run. He's forced the BKB to get out of here. This is what this hero does, John. It takes everything.
Oh, that's just disgusting. Jackie.
Well, toss back. Masteros has been caught. Skewer is there from Arbet. They might get this timber. No, Masteros is still alive. It's the one charge, but there's a Lagoon out. Zephyr, he'll get the kill. They need to chase for more. Kuku looking for a toss back. The boat in your dream. He got relocated in. He will survive them now. He's trying to fight back. Arbet, meanwhile, skewer in. Does catch out Q. They will get the Marana. Into the fight back though. MG Trust, they want to try and turn this one around. The buyback is there from Masteros. They're going to engage now onto Arbet. He has that RP. He does not get it off in time. So in your dream, he'll fight back. He's disarmed at the moment though. Back onto March. The IO is going to die. Jackie with the triple. Onto in your dream again. He doesn't have waveform for another 5 seconds. He's trying to strength more, but he's in big trouble. He'll chain. It will not help. He will die. Masteros picks.
And Jackie's just gonna rip and tear. Like, if you don't contest the next,
Out of position, does get the Yules off, but the spark rate is going to be there, and Masteros blows him off. Now in your dream is in with Kuku. They still don't have Arbet, but they got Jackie. They got the big one. The Arc Warden's down. Masteros meanwhile killing off March. Fearless look to turn back around onto in your dream. They won't have the damage without their Arc Warden, I don't believe. With those buybacks, they are going to lose Kuku, but no, Arbet, a big RP out onto 3 heroes with the shockwave and skewer, but there's no follow-up to it in your dream. He wasn't ready for that. He did not, or he couldn't waveform in. Fearless now going to turn back around with the boat onto the Morphling. Do they have the control in your dream? Barely alive March, saving the day, healing it back up. Now they'll turn onto Boombell. The stomp is there. Boombell is very low, however, trying to run away. Is being chased by an IO at the moment, but Boombell, he will finally go down to March.
enough to be happy.
Arbet, pick up that Aegis. In your dream will take it, but the X is going to be up. They want to fight anyway. Zephyr trying to control up Jackie. Jackie's about to drop. He drops the magnetic field. He is not dead yet, but no, in your dream with the chain in. Does have enough. Jackie will die again. Now the arrow. Not going to be there on Arbet, but Masteros out of position. Will chain away. The Earthsplitter's there, but in your dream and Kuku. Not done yet with the toss back. They'll get a tie back onto Masteros. He might hit it right now, and he won't have buyback golds. They have smoked up on Among Us, but Masteros will cancel the smoke. Fearless is going to be targeted. He's going to be all right. Turning back around, looking for an X. They'll go on to March. Code is there. Does connect. March trying to relocate out. Probably won't make it. He does tether. He's going to be all right for now. But no, he does go down to Fearless. Meanwhile, Arbet with a skill back has caught Masteros. He drags him out of the team fight. But in your dream has been left behind. Trying to find. Who are they going after now? The arrow there. Masteros still on the high ground there. But in your dream does kill off Q on the Marana. Onto Kuku though. The Tiny is very close to Masteros and Fearless. Take him out. In your dream trying to roll the RP. Is out from Arbet. Caught out Jackie again. Jackie, though, surviving the magnetic field won't be enough. He will die in the end. But they got Arbet. And Zephyr is also going to go down. It is only in your dream left. Zephyr is the only one with buyback on the leaner. But what can he do? He'll fight back. In your dream needs the help. He needs to dodge that arrow, but he cannot. He does get stunned up. He'll go down. Ross, he's going to the tier 4 towers. Kuku missed the toss back. Gets arrowed up with the Yule set the setup and will not die. It's going to be alright for now. Nice relocate out from March. Once again saving the day, but they've got to protect these tier 4 towers. MG Trust, are they going to be able to get it done? A toss back again onto Masteros. A skewer back into the fountain, but Masteros, he's too tanky. He's too tanky. They've got Kuku there on the Tiny. He's going to die in your dream. Or rather, March. He was trying to help him out on the IO. 15 more seconds for In Your Dream to be back. They've got the RP up. Arbet needs to commit it. The Ancient is under attack right now. MG Trust, they're not stopping. They're just going after objectives. Arbet, he's getting his blink cancelled constantly. He's looking for an RP. He can't get one. They're too split up. That'll be MG Trust. They win it 2-1 and make their way through to the grand final of the Monster Energy Summit 13. And this is a repeat, John. They did make it to the grand finals of the BTS Pro Series 3 just last month. And I don't think any of the viewers, when the Summit 13 first started, I don't think they believed MG Trust would have been able to do it again, but they're in the grand finals.
Yeah, it's off.